What is up, RC enthusiasts? Check it out. We have another quadcopter in house. So I normally don't show my unboxings anymore. I usually just show the stuff outside, but check that out. Look at that packaging. Really, really nice right there. I just want to show you guys the packaging. I have taken it out of here already, as you can tell. One battery is missing right here. It's inside the drone right now. So let's go ahead and see what this comes with. So you get the foldable drone itself, 2 chargers for the batteries it comes with, 1 charger for the transmitter. That's correct, the transmitter uses an internal battery, so you don't need any batteries for that. Everything comes ready to fly out the box. Of course, you can't forget your instruction manual, and also your quick start guide, and your 2 batteries that are included. And this one comes with some prop guards if you want to install those. And here you have a bag with spare screws and stuff when you need to replace your blades. Here's your transmitter. And your spare blades in this bag right here. It comes with 4 spare blades and top caps like these right here, and the screws for them as well. So there you go, that's everything included in that box. Pretty cool kit, and it's a GPS drone. It should be pretty easy to fly. So let's take a look at the drone itself right here. The battery goes in the back right here. So you can tell there's your 5G signal for your Wi-Fi. For your Wi-Fi camera right there to connect to your phone. And it's a foldable drone, so just unfold the arms. And there you go. And it is a brushed motor drone. This right here, I would have to say, would be a good beginner GPS drone. Especially for somebody that's wanting to get into the GPS drone stuff. You know, you want to get like a DJI Mavic or one of those more expensive hobby grade camera drones. So that way when you fly this first and get the hang of this, that should teach you and hopefully get you less nerve-wracked to fly a more expensive drone. Because once you fly this one, I believe, it'll teach you the basics of how pretty much the GPS stuff works and how you can just leave it flying in one position in the air while messing with the camera. And you know, all those little things. This thing has some pretty cool features like the follow me mode. We'll test them out to see how well they all work on this guy. So let's go ahead and let's turn this guy on and let's check it out. So here's your transmitter right here. As you can tell, you pull this out right here for your phone holder. And here you're going to have some lights right here that'll tell you what you're doing at the moment. And here, I think this is the headless mode. Return to home. GPS. This is turn the GPS on and off, I believe, just so if you don't want to fly it as a GPS drone, you can turn it off. This is your takeoff and land. Right here is to calibrate your drone. And this one right here is to calibrate your gyros, this button right here. So yeah, pretty simple. You have 2 handles down here to make it easier to handle, so that way you can hold it a lot easier. And up here you have your photo video mode and your speed rates. So yeah, all you gotta do is you gotta get your battery in here. These are proprietary style batteries, but they're alright. You get 2 of them. And once you have that installed in there, up top right here you're gonna have a button. Just hold that down until you see the lights turn on, and now it's ready to be connected. Now I'm going to turn on the transmitter by pressing the on button right here. So that turned it on, and now, as you can tell, the quadcopter is now connected. Now at this point, what they want you to do before you fly is they want you to hit this, hold it down to calibrate your gyros, and you see it did that. And then you're going to have to hit this NS button right here, the north-south button, to calibrate your GPS. So you're going to hit that, the lights will turn off, and once that happens, you're going to spin the drone 360 this way until the light turns on, and that acknowledged that that was completed. And now you're going to lift the drone up this way, and then you're going to spin it 360 until the lights flash. It's going to be all 4 lights. There you go. And then you just set it down. And now the GPS is calibrating, and you should have GPS function by the time those lights stop blinking. So there you go, the lights stop blinking fast. Now the GPS is connected and you can start flying. And you can also connect your phone to this, obviously, because it is a camera drone and you're going to want to do that. So let's go ahead and let's talk about how to connect this to your phone.
You just got to connect it to that drone SP500 right there. Hit that. And it should connect to it, and it should say connected without internet, which is fine. Then you just go back. Go back into that app. hit I know. So yeah, that's how you connect it to this. You gotta make sure that you have your Wi-Fi and your location on to make this drone work properly. So that's all you have to do, and start recording and start flying from here.
There you guys go. As you can tell, it is hovering in one spot. I'm gonna go walk up to it so you can tell I'm not controlling it. So as you can tell, it's got altitude hold and GPS locked. Let me bring it closer here. Oh, going up. All right, now if you look right here, you have 2 rates up here. I'm gonna hit that. And let's fly it around a little bit. Flies pretty nice, guys. Smooth. And then as soon as we let go of the sticks, it tries to figure out where you stopped, and it'll hover it right there. See, as you can tell, it's stopping right there. Now let's hit return to home, and hopefully it'll come back to where I left it. Let's go ahead and bring it out there, and then hit return to home. All right, here I go. Return to home. There it goes, it's coming back. Oh no, it's not coming back, it's landing there, I think. Oh, there it is, it's coming back. Whoa, there it is. Coming in for a landing. It's turning around. And it should start landing right now. There you go. You can see right here, you have a bunch of the settings and stuff you have right here, your little information screen. See the top left right there, you have your home. You have your Wi-Fi signal to the right of it, then the drone battery, then the remote battery, the number of satellites. You got waypoints, you got flight records, you got flip image, VR mode, and settings right here so you can change the distance the drone can fly and all that stuff for beginner mode and stuff like that. And to the left again, starting at the top to the bottom, you got the follow me mode, the fly around mode, the return to home, and the 1 key takeoff and landing. And to the right, you have the gesture for photos, and then you have the photo button, the video button, the music button that just lets you add music to your video if you want to add some sort of music from your gallery, and then the media gallery where everything is stored so you can view all the stuff you filmed. And also to the bottom left, you have the GPS right there. It shows you where the drone's at. And to the right, you have your drone height, your vehicle speed, your drone distance, and I don't know what the DS is, distance speed, or not sure. Well, there you go, guys. Let's go ahead and let's get this started. I'm going to calibrate this drone on the grass right here, and hopefully it lands pretty close to where I calibrated. So hopefully everything works good. And let's go ahead and let's calibrate this guy. So I'm going to go in here. It says there's already 10 satellites connected to it, but I'm going to go ahead and hold down the GPS button and start calibration. There you go, and I'm setting it back down. Face the camera down a little bit. And now I'm gonna hold the gyro calibration. All right, now we're gonna start with the auto takeoff. Gonna hit that, and it's gonna make me slide to confirm. Now I'm gonna hit record. I may have the camera pointed down a little too low, but just fly higher, I guess. Let's pan this around. See that gazebo right there? See if I can see it better. I'm actually under there. See that? That's me right there. I'm facing the opposite way of the sun, looking at the screen. And the reception's kind of bad in here. If I get out of the gazebo, as you can tell, the reception gets even better. So yeah, pretty good video quality. Since I have 14 satellites right there connected. And I'm recording right now. So let's go ahead and let's use the return to home and see how that works. But first I'm going to fly away from me. Alright, that's a pretty good distance right there. Now I'm going to hit return to home. It's going to make me slide to confirm. And now it's returning to home. It's doing its procedure in the altitude, staying at a certain altitude. Now it's just dropping to land. And surprisingly, guys, it's maybe, it looks like it's landing maybe 2-3 feet away from where I originally set it up. Well, there you go, guys. That's 2-3 feet away. That's not even that far from where I set it up. Gonna tilt the camera up a little bit because it's a little too low. And then we'll go ahead and try the radius mode. So we'll go ahead and take off again. Alright, sure likes to have assistance in taking off because it takes off and then just drops. Seems to take a while before the altitude hold kicks in. But alright, so right now we're going to do this radius mode, which is supposed to go in a radius around me. So let me go ahead and bring the drone close to me. Now I'm going to hit the radius mode. Maybe I'll do 10 meters radius. Done. Confirm. It's going to back up away from me 10 meters. And it's going to start doing a radius around. Ooh, I timed that very, very luckily. Really close to backing up into some trees over there. But as you can tell, it's doing the radius. And I can't tell if it's going to hit that tree right there. Oh no, it's clearing it. Really close to some trees back there. So you got to watch out when you do this because there's no sensors on this thing to, you know, collision avoidance or anything. So it's just all up to you to grab the sticks and correct it if you see it running into something. So keep an eye on it at all times. Oh, look. Radius mode. And let's see what it does when it's done with its radius. That's pretty nice. For a toy grade drone, you can't ask for more. This will teach you how to fly the more expensive stuff. So that way you don't have to be nervous flying the more expensive stuff, you know? And that's where it pretty much started right there. Is it going to continue to radius around me? I guess it's going to continue to radius until I ask it not to radius anymore. So I turned off the radius right there. Let's fly it around real quick. And there's a second rate right here, which is barely faster. But it flies nice. It's really smooth. Alright, now let's try to follow me mode. We'll set it to about this height. That's about a little lower right here probably. And I'll press follow me. Slide to confirm. And let's see if it follows me. Oh, it's starting to follow now. Now it's realizing what's going on. I'm kind of keeping an eye on it because I don't know how far it's trying to stay away from me. But it's a pretty good distance away from me. Let me try to run back this way and see if I can confuse it. It's following me pretty well. It's pretty good. I'm going to run towards it. See, now it's lost. Let's see if it'll find me. No, it's lost. So yeah, when it does that, you just have to get out of that mode, probably. Let me see if it can recover me again if I move. Oh, there you go. I just had to move. It got confused for a second. Now it's following me again. How fast can it follow me?
And juke move. It's coming back. Not too shabby. All right, let's stop that. Now let's try the gesture mode. Bring it a little lower so I can tell what I'm doing. Go against the sun here. A little higher, please. And gesture mode. Oh, maybe I have to stop recording first. There you go. Now let's go ahead and try the gesture mode. 5 starts video. I can't get it to do anything. So that mode is not working for me right now. Come on, do something. Let me try it again. Within 3 meters, it says. I'm pretty sure I'm within 3 meters. Well, I can't get it to do that, so let's start recording right now again. Take a snap real quick of me back here. Very calm day today, so it's flying really well. Take another snap. There you go. Yeah, so that's pretty much all the options this thing does. And then you have this coordinates right here where you can tell it where to go. You can pretty much just point like right here somewhere and then press send, confirm, and it'll fly there on its own. As you can tell, that's what it's doing right now. Let me bring up that screen. It's flying to that point and it's staying at that point. Now it's up to you to, you know, turn it which way you want the camera to face at this point, because there's no gimbals or any gyros on this thing for stability for the camera. So it's all on how stable it is and how calm it is outside and how nice a video you get. So let's fly it up. Let's see how high we can go before we run out of battery. And if you go too high or too far, it's supposed to come back to home on its own once it knows it's lost signal from your controller. So as you can tell, I'm at 30 meters high right now. It can go up to 50, I believe. But I'll stop there. Let's do a 360. There's a freeway right by me right there. Pretty cool. Alright, now I'm going to hit return to home and let's see if it comes back close to me, and we'll end this review right here. It's a pretty cool drone. I mean, if you're going to learn how to fly anything expensive, this won't, you know, wreck your nerves. So let's go ahead, return to home, and slide. I'm actually staring at it right now just to make sure I don't lose it. But yeah, it seems to be coming pretty close to where home is. And now it should be dropping. Once it goes to the right orientation right there, same way it was facing when it took off. And now it's dropping. That's pretty cool, guys. I mean, you can't expect more for the price of this thing. And the video quality isn't too bad. Let me try to stand in front of it while it's landing so you can see me. There you go, guys. Oh yeah. That was a rough landing, but it landed. And that was within, yeah, again, within about two feet away from the original spot I calibrated it at. So that's pretty cool. Well, there you go, guys. As they say on Top Gear, back to the studio. So yeah, there you guys go. Nice looking camera drone right here with that tiltable camera right there. It has no gimbal. It does look like it has a gimbal, but there's no gimbal, so there's no stability on that camera. But the video quality is pretty good for a toy grade camera for sure. Can't go wrong. And these little tabs right here are what you pull out to install your protectors, your blade protectors, if you want to run those. But if you're flying outside, you don't really need those, and they'll just drain your battery faster because it's going to add more weight to your drone. But yeah, there you go, guys. Nice little setup. You know, I'd say this is probably one of the better GPS drones to get if you want to learn how to fly a more expensive drone without having to have, you know, your nerves go crazy when you're flying your very, very expensive drone. So yes, guys, this is a good one right here. Flies great. You know, good enough stuff. And I'd say, you know, for someone that likes to go trailing and off-roading, this would be cool to have, you know, cheap enough camera drone not to worry about. Fly it in the air, go see what trail to get on just in case you're lost. You know, you find your way out of a trail with this guy right here. It's not too bad, and it's cool to have with you. Pretty fun to fly too, and it flies really well. And it is also pretty good in speed as well. So alright, guys, thanks for watching. As usual,
Go have fun out there, be safe, and run that RC.